Hi, friends. Welcome back to my living room, my little corner of the cosmos. My name is Melody, and you are listening to Melodies, Musings, and Music. And I'm going to share with you the fourth in a series of, I guess you'd call them essays that I wrote about my grandmother and memories of her that I have from my growing up years. And this one's kind of humorous because, well, you'll find out as I explain what took place. This one's called Comparing Notes. As time passed, Grandmother Lila became old and feeble, and I found myself caught up in the hectic roles of wife, full-time caregiver, and mother, raising a young daughter while working several odd jobs. I was no longer able to travel to California to see Grandmother Lila, nor could she come to Texas. So we came up with a long-distance compromise. We decided we would call each other once a month on alternate months because these were the days when long-distance cost money and we didn't have cell phones. So any long-distance call, especially if it was a long call, and all of ours were always long, were expensive. So we alternated months because neither of us could afford to foot the high phone bill every month. The special relationship we shared had my entire life, that we had shared my entire life, simply had to evolve to another level if it was to continue. Every month our conversations would begin something like this. Hello, Grandmother. How are you? It's been about a month since we talked, and I've been thinking about you a lot lately. Is everything okay? Yes, dear, everything's fine. Lloyd is still as crazy as a loon, but what else is new? Oh, and my arthritis has been acting up lately. Makes it hard to get around, but I manage. It's so good to hear your voice again. How are things with you? Same old, really. My daughter started school again last week, and we're struggling with the new schedule. It can be pretty comical sometimes, with one non-morning person trying to get another non-morning person up and ready for school at the crack of dawn. I swan, that child is so strong-willed, and she hates it when I enter her room singing that old song that Mom used to sing to us girls. You remember the one? Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I've got a wonderful feeling. Everything's going my way. Yes, I remember it well. In fact, I used to sing that one to your father when he was a little boy. He hated it too. We both chuckled. That was a long time ago. You know, dear, I'm almost 80 years old now, and I am getting so absent-minded these days, I'm surprised I can still remember my name. I did something so silly the other day that I still laugh when I think about it. What's that, Grandmother? What happened? Well, I was getting ready to go to a doctor's appointment, and I was just about to walk out the door when I realized I didn't have my glasses. I can't drive without my glasses, so I spent 30 minutes searching for them in every room of the house. I was just about to give up when I walked past the mirror in the hallway, and lo and behold, They were hanging from a strap around my neck. She laughed and said, "Can you believe that? They were on my person the whole time. Land sakes alive. How absent-minded can you get?" Well, believe it or not, I think I can top that one. This morning I got up to make coffee and gathered the filters, coffee, creamer, and sugar. I was half asleep and wandering around in a daze when I reached for the sugar bowl and it wasn't on the counter. Well, I knew I had just put it there, but it was gone, and I was the only person in the house who was awake. So I gave up on finding the sugar and decided to start breakfast. I opened the refrigerator and voila, there was the sugar bowl sitting on the top shelf of the refrigerator. And I'm only 32 years old. What will I be like when I'm your age? We both had a good laugh. Grandmother lived for several more years after that, and we never missed a month in our chance to compare notes over the phone until she had to move into a nursing home due to failing health. But the memories of those special conversations are forever recorded in my memory, and I smile each time I think about them. There you have it, folks. The fourth in a series of actually 5 essays that I wrote about my grandmother Lila. If you want to hear the 5th one, you can go search my list of videos on this website and listen to Angels All Around, because that is the final essay in this series, and I'm just not going to record it a second time here, but you can read it for yourself or listen to it. That is, that's one that essay was selected by the Chicken Soup for the Soul folks who published it a few years ago in one of their anthologies. So anyway, got it all done. I just enjoy really remembering my grandmother, and I wanted to document all of this so that not only all of you, but my own grandchildren, and now I have 3 great-grandchildren now, so 8 grandchildren and 3 great-grandchildren. Do I look like I'm that old? Anyway, I wanted to preserve these memories for my kids, grandkids, and great-grandkids, so that they will have the opportunity to hear some of these stories that I maybe haven't talked about when we're actually all together. So, it's 7 o'clock here where I am in the evening, and I'm finally going to be able to get in my car and go do some swimming. Trying to stay fit here as much as possible. Okay, you guys, thank you for joining me again, and it may be a few more days before I record any more videos, but I will see you soon in the next video. Have a good week.